How do you market the message so that it could bring the most value to the most people?
In the conversation around having this legacy and having an impact in the way that we very much want, what you and many others deal with is this struggle to know in your heart of hearts, and when you actually are in front of somebody and talking with them, how much value is there in the underlying concepts and whatnot. But it's hard to fit into a certain box. It's hard to check off the boxes that you have all the things like,
right.
And so because you're struggling in that way, what you have is sort of like a packaging problem, a marketing and packaging problem, as opposed to the essence of your work. And so what we're ultimately looking at here in the conversation around you're attracting people and building the movement that you're wanting to build, to be the face of the movement that you want to become, is persuasion. This ultimately becomes a matter of persuading others of not only the viability of an idea, but the value it has for them, to bring them in, to broaden their perspective around what's possible. And so what I find that a lot of speakers and authors and other people who are aspiring, who are experts in something and aspiring to become the face of a movement, what they're all doing is providing as much information as they can. That what people think persuades others is as much content as possible. But we're in the information age, and we have all of the information that we could ever want is in like these little devices in our pockets and stuff, right? We have all the information we need. What your job, Jacob, and what the job of others like you is to not provide more knowledge, but rather to convince others that change is possible. That when someone shows up at one of these conferences, the 700 people in that conference or whatever, they don't show up for information, even though they think, oh, I just want to get some tips or some maybe a process I could go through or what have you. What they really want is change. Every conference I've gone to, it's because I aspire to something greater in some aspect of my life, and that conference is going to somehow help me to do so.